Hello and welcome back. This is the second part of the video, and what I'm going to be doing now is putting some of the things back into the caravan. The first thing I need to put back in is the battery, and I have to remember which on our Bailey it was on that side, but on the Swift it's on this front locker here. So I'm going to get that, put the battery on, and then we can get it all powered up. It's got a solar panel on this. It's got a 100-watt solar panel, so we'll get that connected up and then it can start charging that up. So we'll do that first. Right, the next thing is I've got Aquarola here, which is full of Pure Clean, and we're going to flush the pipes out in the van. So I filled that at home, and that's been sat in there for a couple of hours. What we need to do now is draw that into the van, and then we can get the water, all the pipes just flushed through. So we'll do that. Right, I've connected that water up outside. We've got a problem with our tow bar. The car keeps beeping like mad. It's one of them electric retractable ones, and I don't know why, but we'll have to have a look at that. Anyway, so I believe up here, you turn the pump on. Excuse the noise, the guy's doing something over there. And then I can hear the pump running, so that's drawing the water through. I've shut the taps at the moment, but I'm just going to open it in the middle to draw the water through. What we're going to do is we're going to let this sit in pipes. So we're going to draw the water through and let it sit for 24 hours within the pipes, and then come back tomorrow and drop it down. So I'll just pump all that through. Set that plug out. That pump's quieter than our Bailey anyway. Let's move that water out the way. Right, that's drawn through there. You can hear that beeping from the car. Bloody annoying. So I've drawn it through there. Just going to draw it through into here. That's a lot better than our old. That pressure's unbelievable. Bloody hell. Let that sit, and then the shower. We've got one of these eco heads on here. I've never had one of these before. This looks funny. Let's turn that. That shower head down there. Right, so that's all the water drawn through now into the system. I'm just going to let that sit in there for a while, for 24 hours, and we'll drain it down tomorrow. So in the back you'll see what Angela's doing. She's disinfecting everything. She's what are you doing?
Tops of windows.
Tops of windows. So she's got the multi-surface cleaner, it's disinfectant one, and she's just going around the van. I know they've cleaned it, but we've noticed they never do as good a job as us. So she's currently climbing across the bed, and we're gonna. Oh, that panel's loose there. Right, we'll have a look at that. So yeah, she's cleaning all the cupboards out in order to make sure they're nice and clean. Got all the windows open to air them out. We do a good job. So let's crack on. Putting more crap back in the caravan that we've taken out. Let's have a go. Right, so this is something that I'm looking forward to having use of again, and that is a proper front locker. Oh yes. When we picked it up, I did the nose weight with nothing in it, and it weighed 60 kilograms with absolutely nothing in it. So that's fantastic. So I'm going to put some stuff back in here to store away and get that sorted. How great's a front locker? There's bloody loads of room. What I might do is get some tubs to put some stuff in there. So I brought a tape measure in to measure some stuff, some in the back boxes there, and I can get some tubs in here and this stuff's not just sat around. So that's fantastic. A load of stuff we've got in here I don't actually use, so that can go back in the car. There's probably some stuff in there that I don't use as well, so I can get that back. But yeah, we're getting there slowly. Car's still beeping its nuts off. I don't know what's up with that, but I don't know. Anyway, let's crack on. Right, next job is to put the wheel lock on. We've got one of this Nemesis Ultra, so I need to take one of these wheel nuts off and put the locating wheel nut in and put that on there. I've also taken the carpets out. We're not a fan of carpets in the caravan. We prefer the floor, the wooden floor. We've left the carpets in, I'll show you, in the bedroom. We've left the carpet, oh no, we've not taken them out, but we're going to keep those carpets in that sit here on both sides, then it's alright when you get out of bed. But for the rest of the space, you know, we don't like carpets in the van, so we're just going to put them ones back in. Right, so locator on. I'm going to put, excuse me, one-handed. So 130 newton meters according to this, so I'll just put you down while I do this. So, right, let's see if I can get this. That's 130 newton meters for that. That's the locating pin, and that's the thing on there. What I might do while we're here is just check all the other ones. That's the Nemesis lock on. I've changed the bit, the bolt that went in. I put the shorter one on, and I took some of the washers off here, and it's fitted better. I torqued the wheel nuts up. The ones on the other side actually need torquing up. They were okay, but they did need a little bit of torquing. The next thing I'm going to do now is put the tyre pal sensors back on. Oh, down with that. Tyre pal sensors on. Put them on. I've just put the boiler on gas, so I've put we only have that 3.9 there. I've just put it on gas just to make sure that it's heating the water up, and that's working. Once I've heated the water up, I'm going to just try the heating. I know it's warm, but we're just trying to make sure it works. We've cleaned the van. Well, Angela's cleaned inside. I've been doing jobs outside. The van's completely clean inside. Now we're going to start putting some stuff in. What I have just done is, well, Angela's cleaned the inside of the toilet, but I took the cassette out and I can honestly say I've never seen anything like it. There was human feces in the bottom of the bloody thing there. Who lives like that? Well, it looks like what's happened. Disgusting. Is I've had to give it a good clean out, and it's stunk. And what they've probably done is let the toilet overflow, and it was all inside the compartment there, so I've completely cleaned all that out. What a mess. Right, now for putting some stuff back in cupboards. We found with this one, obviously we've got not as many cupboards because we've only got that one and that one. I'm going to take that off because I never see the point in them anyway, so we're going to put our own, just take that off, we don't need it, and put some stuff in there. But we've got the cutlery jar, which we've never had before, which is underneath here, is it? That needs, well, that's been cleaned, hasn't it?
No, not yet.
Oh, no, not yet. So that'll come in handy. But what we didn't have in our old, we've not got in our old van, we had cupboards all along there, but we've not got them in this, obviously. So we have left storage, but there's only two of us, so we're going to crack on and get some stuff in there. Well, morning, day 2. We finished up yesterday and just put a load of stuff in the caravan, and then we went over to my brother's, so we left early and just left it as it was, and we've come back today to finish it off. It feels like honestly feels like we've put loads of stuff in. There's about 100 ton of stuff in it, but it's no more than what we had in our last van. Actually, it's less, and we were talking on the way up to the storage that it's probably far less than a lot of other people take, but it just feels like a lot when you've got it all sat there in one place. So yeah, anyway, So today we're just going to finish off sorting the caravan out, deciding where we're going to put some things. We forgot a couple of things like our coffee maker, which we normally have. We forgot to bring that, but we're just going to just potter around for a couple of hours and just make sure everything's in its right place. As you know, with caravans, you're probably our first trip away, when we actually use it in a week's time, we will realise that things probably aren't in the right place. I've not done anything with the outside of the caravan really. I've not cleaned it. What I have bought is I bought some new awning rail protectors, because on the Bailey we only had awning rail on one side, but we've got awning rail on both sides, which is fantastic, but a lot better. So I bought some awning rail protector, which I'm going to just cut down and put that into the awning rail to protect that, well, stop them streaks down the side of it. Right, so as usual at my stories, it's just started to rain. What a change from yesterday, it's horrible. So we'll just crack on and see how we get on. Right, I've put the awning rail protector in, and I ordered it off Amazon. I've never seen it before. It's like you can see, it's like a silicone. It's quite good actually, quite flexible. The ones I've had before are solid. That's alright. All the way down that side, and then all the way down that side as well. I've got some old one I'm going to put in this bottom rail here. That is us done all the stuff back in the caravan that came out of it. There are a few things that we probably move around. There's not as much storage in this because we've got this window up here, and we had cabinets in our last caravan, so there's not as much storage, but we've managed really, and we have taken quite a bit of stuff out. This front locker is fantastic, and it's only it's I think I need to get some plastic tubs for in there really to put stuff in, but it's it's a lot better now having that front locker. Show you around now. So we've got everything set away, bits and bobs in the cupboards. These cupboards are not, oops, God, I did that. God, got told off for that before. These cupboards are not quite deep enough, and why they don't put a shelf on, I don't know. Because what? There's
a gap the other side.
Yeah, but that opening up there, we can store stuff in there. There's a fly. Probably because probably what gives it more space. But there's stuff in that cupboard there, bits and bobs in there, bits and bobs underneath there. So we're just measuring up for some tubs that we need to buy, and then in here, the bed's all ready for our first trip away, all sorted. There's no clothes in here. We won't put any clothes in here. We won't travel with clothes. We put them in the car because we've only got the stuff that's in the van. There's some stuff underneath the bed, chairs. What else is underneath there? Yeah, there's a unit that we put outside and the area, but that's everything else sorted. You only get 2 cupboards in here, so we've got plates and bowls and stuff in there, and in this one we've got our cups and bits and bobs. Those we put them on top of here because we never use the cooker inside the van. For us, you could take this out, but we never use it. One thing that we're considering doing, if anybody's done this, you've got a Swift, let me know, is taking that off, because when you come in to get into the caravan, you've got to turn your master switch on. You can drop that down and try and reach over the top, but if you want to lift this up, it just, the chair catches on this table. So we may consider taking that off. I'm not too sure yet, but if anybody's done that, you can get some stickers to go over the top of it and sort that. Yeah, cover the screw holes. Okay, we'll leave it there. We will do a vlog on our first trip, which will be to a site that we like to go to now and again. Any guesses? Answers on a postcard. Yeah, anyway. Right, thanks for watching. You take care, and we will see you soon. Bye bye.